Welcome back. This is part 10 of the Tiny Bookshop playthrough. We have gotten so far into this game, but there's still a few more objectives that we can actually finish. I want to get every stamp completed for all the locations, but also for each of the main characters, so we're going to just hop back in. So, I don't think there's a ton left to do. We haven't finished everything at Far Beach, but we finished everything at Cafe Liberté, so I'm trying to figure out where exactly we need to go. So for the locations that aren't done yet, Castle Ruins is not finished, the hospital's not done, Rye Park isn't done, the university isn't done, and Far Beach isn't done. So those are the 3 out of the 10 locations. Those are the 5 that are not done, and those are the ones I want to prioritize. Now for the characters, I think I messed up with Tildy. I don't know how to fix this, and she's no longer in the hospital, so I may actually not get to finish all of her memories. Now, I'm still working on Anne. Anne wanted me to get her plant to grow. I need rainy days, though, in order to make the plant grow, so I don't know when that's going to happen. I need to recommend 2 more books for Fern. I might need to go to university to actually print some more because I don't have a lot. Now, for him, he wants me to help him get rid of the... I don't know how to do that. Get rid of the cruise people. But that's Walt. They want me to scare off cruise guests, which I'm not 100% sure how to do that. I finished everything for Klaus. I finished everything for Marianne. I finished everything for Moira. And I'm done with Harper. So I only have 3 characters with something left to do and 5 locations left. So looking at the newspaper, just going to give a quick glance. It's a good weather day again today. It's sunny today, sunny tomorrow. Now this is the Cafe Liberté fan meetup. I'm on the fence about going because it's like, I thought that Mega Marché was closed on Sundays. So I'm surprised that they have something going on. To look at the calendar again. For some reason it's on the calendar. This is our last week before another big summer bonfire, so I might see what this is just because we've never done it. I'm gonna take all my books because why not? The main sellers are crime, drama, and kids, so we're gonna focus on those. Make sure we have a lot of kids, crime, and drama, even though I'm not expecting a lot of foot traffic since it's a Sunday and Mega Marché is closed on Sundays. So it should only be the people from the fan club who are here, is what I'm thinking. Okay. I don't know when they're coming back. The tour, but we're gonna get set up. We might get a few people from the fan club, and then tourists are also in town because the cruise ship is here, so I may get a few people from that too. Oh, that's so cool. We can buy 50 of Klaus's signed biographies. That's awesome. It was worth stopping by since he loves fact books. That's like his absolute favorite. Hi, Harper. +5 to customer count and +25 to music efforts. I'm trying to sell my hand-printed books. I need to do 2 more for Fern. So it's always good to keep your goals kind of in the back of your head of what you're trying to accomplish. One kid's book, but I can't read if it's super dry. I already finished Dragon Ball Z. Where's... Oh, the Walton Cora. Can I suggest it? Yes. Now I only have to suggest 1 more to hit Fern's requirement. So I'm trying to push the books that I know folks are asking for, because I would love to finish that with Fern. Starting to pick up with a little bit more foot traffic. I appreciate that. I'm usually more of a vinyl person, but let's see what you have. I want something that's part of a series, and a cookbook would be nice. I can't get enough of cooked Korean. Okay, let's see what we have that's a part of a series. This is part of a series. It's not really a cookbook, though. Let's give you part of a series, because that seemed more important. I really like something with folklore elements. I'm a fan of books like A House with a Clock in Its Walls. Do you have anything else this track? I don't know. The folklore element? Maybe a magic world? Oh, this has folk tales. Would you like that? Yes. Okay. Sometimes they give you hints about what they're looking for, but it's never exactly a spot-on description for the most part. Thanks, everyone. I think that's the last of the customers. Everyone's pretty much heading out. Okay, well, it wasn't too bad of a stop then. The university's kind of hard to go to in the summer. They're on summer break, so I'm not going to have a lot of people there. It's still a really good weather day. I'm not going back to Mega Marché because we just went to Mega Marché. I need to sell 12 fact books at the castle, so maybe we'll go back to Castle Ruins so we can finish that one. I'm gonna extra stock up on fact books because this one's kids, fantasy, fact, and crime. I have a ton of kids books. I don't have a lot of fantasy, but I may not need a lot of fantasy. I don't have no classic books. Okay, let's see if we can get something happening here. This is Monday, summer 22nd, and we're trying to sell 3 more fact books. Maybe the kids will buy one. Hey, have you heard about the cool trail we found? I really want to know if it had anything to do with the castle. Do you have any books to help with our research? Well, you're asking for a drama book, which isn't quite on brand, so I want something in the historical setting. I don't mind a bit of a fright. Beloved is one of my favorites of all times. Well, that's kind of a historical-ish time frame. I don't know. Now, you liked Beloved, which was gothic historical fiction. Something else just said it was gothic thriller horror. Can I give you Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Yes. Okay. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde could be useful. It's not a fantasy book, though. Or a fact book. So it's the wrong genre. Hi, Harper. Harper's always one of my first people to be somewhere. Maybe she'll ask for a fact book. There's Anne. Fern. Okay, so we finished the badge, and maybe Anne can give me credit for it today. That would be great. Hey, I came to tell you that me and my pioneer group managed to find something about that old trail in the forest. Thank you. There was a mention of a supply route to the fort and the secret history of Brooksonbury, so I followed the author's sources, and it seems like after the fire of 1575, the ruins weren't entirely abandoned. Looks like in the 1720s, this very fort could have been the base for smugglers hiding from the authorities at Brookston Bay. Of course, our entire Pioneer chapter is now very excited to find out more about pirates. But even if this theory is true, or at least couldn't be proven, wouldn't it be cool to reinstate the trail for modern use? It'd be an opportunity to connect our greatest sites, this incredible fort, the lighthouse, cliffs, and Far Beach. Except right now the cliff trail is way too dangerous to be used by the public. We would need money and permits so we can add railings and secure the cliffside from further erosion. I have to think about how to go present this to the council. I'm sure it'd be beneficial for all the community. Another project that's going to cost me money, and I'm not trying to be snippy, but can you have some cheaper activities? I can never really get my money up because I'm always spending it out. Bye, Harper. Give me a whodunit from my collection. Animal books are cringe. Now I know... Oh, Tildy's books is a whodunit. Yes, I think I've recommended all the books I need to recommend for Fern. I don't know if he's going to give me credit because he was already here when I sold the book, so he may not talk to me about it today, but I do think I finished his task. I'm in a hurry. World-renowned detectives. You want a book from a series. Well, this is definitely a series. Cool. We really sold out of fantasy books, and that's interesting. So still perfect weather both of these days. Cruise ship departs. We weren't able to scare them off, but I don't know how I would have scared them off. So we still need one more badge for Castle Ruins. The 2 for the university, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. But there's 2 we're missing for the university. I'll have to check them in the fall when school starts back up. We have 1 for the hospital. We have 1 for Rye Park. And then where's Far Beach? Can we pass it? Oh. We have 3 for Far Beach, so I don't know what happened there. So definitely want to spend some time at the beach today. Okay, so for the beach, we have kids, fantasy, and crime. I'll add a few extra fantasy. Okay. Hopefully I'll unlock whatever this next quest is, because I don't even have anything in progress for Far Beach. And they finished that sandcastle forever ago. So. Hi, Anne. You gaze upon the latest landmark. Hello? Sorry, no adults allowed. Anne told, or Harper told me I could, but whatever. Hi, Harper. So, what do you think now that you've had time to visit our castle? Isn't it the coolest thing in the world? And the mean adults want us to take it down. You can't just take down a wonder of the world. Anyways, the beach is big enough for a castle and a bonfire, right? But some people are just spoil sports. Anyways, they won't bring down our mighty sand castle. Revolution. You want one kid's book, nothing to do with magic. I can make that happen. I'm gonna do Walt and Cora at sea. I love pushing this book out here. Walt is making a killing. I wonder if he gets a portion of the proceeds. Can I get a book? Folklore, please. I'm all about myths and legends. And I like niche books for the most part. I'm a big fan of books like Valperga. Alright, kid. Myths and legends. That's gonna be an interesting one. I may not have the right thing. Yeah, I don't think I have what you're looking for. Oh, excuse me. Yes, hi. My parents told me this is the place where they spent quite a bit of their summer, their allowance this summer. I can see why. Quite nifty, this shop of yours. Do you have any books for adults at all? A good mystery at the beach is a guilty pleasure of mine. So sell 20 crime novels at the beach? Good. I suppose I'll pick something up for today then. Okay, well at least we finally got a new mystery. I was like, what are we missing here? I still have some crime books in stock as well if somebody is interested. I sold out of fantasy already, you guys. You gotta come earlier. You want to play in something tragic. It's probably everything William Shakespeare writes is pretty tragic. Okay, we already sold some crime books, and we barely started. I'll make sure to bring extra crime books next time I come. I haven't seen Fern in a while. Thank you so much. There's some free books. Can't beat free. Still pretty sunny. I'm definitely going to be at the bonfire because they're asking people to participate. Oh, greetings from Berlin, from Klaus, summer 24, year 2. Yep, you read that right. Berlin. Holy hells, it's been a long night, but so worth it. The crowd knew all our songs, but I was hoping to get a little more sleep soon and maybe see the city. I should brush up on my German, eh? Anyways, hope everything is well back home. Lots of love, Klaus. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll go to the park. It's a gorgeous day. Let's see how the park is going. Park is fact, crime, drama, and kids. I'm surprised kids, because we haven't seen a lot of kids at the park so far, but they swear they're there, so I want a few more fact books. Okay, maybe we'll get the next challenge for Rye Park since we haven't had a chance. There's a lot of books laying out. Let me get set up, but I also want to see... Oh, is it chess club today? Oh, hello. I didn't know you liked chess, dear. Well, joining this club is a good idea, I'll tell you. Chess is great to keep you fit mentally. Alright, everybody, ready to start a new game? Since you're a little less experienced, I'll let you choose a color. I'll do white. You're not great at chess, but you know some basic openings. You decide to play the English, a solid choice. Nothing should go too wrong here. Your opponent plays it safe and doesn't challenge your opening. After developing all your pieces, you're in a winning position. Feeling the pressure, the opponent decides to go on the offensive, but after some questionable moves, you manage to trap and capture their bishop. Bugger. Both of you decide to castle on opposite sides, and now it's a matter of breaking down the enemy pawn line. Having the upper hand, you begin flinging your pawns at your opponent's position. Fly, you fools! The pawn line falls, and you manage to get your queen in there, guarded by your own light-squared bishop. That's checkmate. Well done. I guess I need to practice my counterplay. Please wrap up your games now so we can record the scores. Cool. There are multiple flyers hung up on the notice board. Fancy yourself a chess Oh, I think we've read these before. I like these. Okay. Hey, Anne. Oh, and Miriam. I haven't seen Miriam in a while. I won victory, so it gave me a +4 to all fact sales and +4 to all other book sales. I need another read. I'm a big fantasy fanatic and romantic. Let me see what else I got, because I don't know if I have a lot. I don't know. Oh, good. I'm so glad that worked out. I was trying to figure out what my next quest is. Someone should be coming to give me a challenge regarding the park. But I'm not sure who would give it to me. Because Fern's not over here anymore. Well, there's Fern. You want a nonfiction. You don't care for books to give you life advice. Okay. 7. Is that correct? Could it really be that you've recommended 7 of our prints? That's, wow, what a milestone. Thank you. It really did help with gathering interest, you know. Diane and Harold from the review have both bought some copies off you, and they want to help. And a few university students, as well as some independent writers, have contacted me too. I've never had this many people be interested in what I do before. It's terrifying, but It's also nice. I mean, I did gather quite a bit of expertise, and being able to answer their questions feels good. I don't think I've talked this much to a stranger outside of an interview. I think I might be making friends. Well, I try not to overthink it. And thank you for being my friend this whole time. Means a lot. Yeah, I've been holding it down. I've been helping you out. It's bring a book to school day. Something sophisticated, non-fiction. Oof. Okay, I'm glad that worked out. We're almost out of fact books, people. Okay, well I didn't get whatever challenge I was supposed to get for Rye Park. That might be okay. At least we were able to catch up with Fern. Perfect. Time to close up shop. Okay, so perfect weather again. Fine. I don't know that I care about the flea market this week since I'm not really buying anything. I haven't gone back to the hospital in a while, so maybe I'll go there. So hospital's drama, fact, and crime. So I'm gonna try a little extra drama. A little extra fact. And a little extra crime. Not a ton of the kids' books, because I only have one fantasy book left. I'm gonna have to buy some more. It's not good. Oh, nope, they're not talking to me. And that ambulance car is gone. So there's supposed to be something I haven't completed here, a fundraising challenge, but I don't know who would give me that. Hi, Tildy. I like to find an encyclopedia for reference. I really like the Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 3. I couldn't find anything at the library. So you want an encyclopedia? I don't know that I have any. I don't really have an encyclopedia. I can give you something about horticulture. Hello again, dear. I see that the shop is doing well and quite like your selection. I still have some shopping to do for Mariam's present. She always relies on everyone forgetting her birthday since it's the day after the bonfire, but I can be just as stubborn as her. She'll get a present from me this year, whether she likes it or not. I always forget about that. Let's do the bonfire. So I can make sure I go see her. I thought she was going to give me a challenge. I could get into a romance novel, something in a series would be nice. And I enjoy books that have a happy ending. That's a good one. Okay. Decent sales, but I didn't get whatever quest I was looking for. Alright. That wasn't super helpful. I need some more fantasy books. I didn't realize I was running out. So, keep myself fully stocked. Today's Friday. It's another performance of Julius Caesar, but I think I'm going to go back to the beach and try to finish the crime books. Somebody asked me. I have a quest to finish the crime book, so I'm going to try. For my extras, I need kids, fantasy, and crime. I'll throw in a couple more kids. I have enough crime, a little bit more fantasy. I have 18 crime books, so I should be able to finish that quest today. Don't know what that's about. We can click on it, but we can't. Mysterious noises. While active, it's a +7 to fantasy sales, -5 to kids sales, +15 to danger, -50 to animal effects. Oops. I don't know how I can get in there. Harper made it sound like I could get a closer look, but it doesn't seem like it. Let's sell these fantasy or crime books, folks. Would love to finish that today. You want nonfiction, different books about travel. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of travel books that are nonfiction. Not sure what that roar in the cave is from. Maybe Harper will tell me about it when she comes. There's Harper. We're not selling as much crime books as I thought, folks. Now the parents are the main ones screaming about these crime books. You're a bit of hurdy, you want something light and entertaining, no classics. Oh, the kids' books are kind of light. I could do the Happy Prince and Other Tales. Hey, quick question. Do you have a torch with you? Why? How else do you expect to see anything in the cave? Now we'll just have to get by with just mine. Listen, haven't you noticed those weird roars coming from the sea cave over there? Obviously, we have to investigate. This will be my first expedition as a future speleologist, cave expert, whatever. See, I already wrote down my working theories here. We have a new case. We haven't had a case in a while. Mysterious and frankly unsettling noises have been heard from the sea caves. We must get to the bottom of this. Meet me over at the cave entrance as soon as you're ready to investigate, okay? I'll get on that, Harper. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know I've got a lot of spare time on my hands, so... Isn't your semester going to be done soon? You want fantasy, nothing scary. What about Kiki's delivery service? Yeah, that's a pretty simple one. I don't think that's me. Whoa, it's been on my list for ages. Thanks so much for helping me grow my personal library. Not a problem. Glad I could help. I'm getting a +4 to fantasy and crime sales. Hopefully I can finish. I'm so close. I just need to sell 6 or 7 more. And all the adults who swore they wanted a murder mystery by the beach, where are you guys? Because I'm getting mostly kids. That's why I'm out of kids' books. I might have to do one more visit to the beach to finish. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna deal with Harper before I leave. I just need to say bye to my last 2 customers. And I'll definitely have to come back because I didn't sell all the books. Okay. Alright, Harps. I don't want to gaze upon that. I want to talk to Harper. There you are, ready to explore? Yep. You step into a dark sea cave, hearing the faint whispers of wind and waves. Good thing I brought my torch. A thin beam of flickering yellow light illuminates the moss-grown cave walls before you. Do you know any self-defense? I did judo for about 2 weeks, so I'll protect this. This feels wildly irresponsible. As Harper's head turns to peek around the next corner, the wobbling circle of light grazes over something on the wall. What's that? You can't quite believe your eyes. It's beautiful cursive stanzas written along the sandy face of the wall. A fire roams the town in anguish waves, yet all I fear's the flame her eyes betray. With hopeless want, my hopeful heart now aches, for ashen wind blows toward her gaze so gray. The sonnet continues further, and you find yourself quite moved by this tale of a lover who seems just within reach and yet is unattainable. Below the fading words, another line is barely legible. It looks like a hastily added signature. S.T.B. and 1950? Wait, doesn't that sound like St. Brookston? Whoa, I didn't know this would turn into an archaeological expedition. You halt in fear as Harper's torchlight pans across the floor, searching for whatever you just stepped on. A golden fragment reflects back at you. It looks like it was once part of an old family crest. Wait, don't touch that. We need to handle and store our find very carefully. Good thing I packed my Trobe collection device. We can use that. Cool. Thanks, Harper. Seriously, this is the discovery of the century. Despite his fame, we know almost nothing about St. Buxton's life here in town. So we have another case? Let's write down our thoughts on the board. In the dim light on the cave, Harper hastily scribbles down her burning questions. Who was that poem about? When did St. Buxton die? Where is the rest of that crest? So we have to find the remaining fragments. Wow, I'm so excited. Let's get out of here so we can start looking into St. Buxton. You follow Harper towards the fading daylight outside, but what was it that you came in here for again? Oh yeah. Ah, dinosaur. You think it's unlikely that a dinosaur survived in a cave in sleepy old Brooksonbury by the sea? Still, you dash after Harper. No need to risk it, right? What was that? Oh, it's a sea lion. Oh, it's a seal. Or sea lion. Seal lion. How did you even get here? Well, that concludes our investigation, I guess. Guess we caught 2 fish with 1 net there, huh? 2 fish with 1 net? That doesn't... must be a local saying. Okay, I gotta go home. It's like really late. Keep an eye out for those fragments. Okay, well I completed 1 quest, but now we have another one that we're trying to work on. I gotta find out this guy's life. I guess definitely need more books if we can. Okay, new St. Buxton poem discovered. Addition to writer's canon found in most unlikely of places. A poem previously believed to have been lost to time has been discovered after hundreds of years. Primary school pupil Harper uncovered a full-length version of St. Buxton's sonnet Ashen Gray, tucked away in a sea cave near Far Beach. While its title was known to historians from a handwritten note from in 1967, the sonnet itself has never before appeared in publications of the author's works, perhaps deemed too intimate at the time. I don't know how it's too intimate. Now, she gave me a new... Oh, we investigated that. So the new one's on the inside? Where is it? Okay, I need to take something off the wall. I think I'm gonna take that off the wall. I need the board. Where is the board? There used to be a bulletin board where you could put everything up. I'm gonna put it up here, and then we're gonna put the quest that we just started up there. Because that's the one we're currently working on, I think. Put that back. I didn't mean to take that off. Okay, so it's flea market day, but I really don't feel like going to the flea market. I don't know what I wanted from Rye Park. I still can't figure that out. I'd probably just go back to the cliff or back to the beach. But let's try the cliff rooms. I gotta try something different. Okay. So fantasy, kids, fact, and crime. So fantasy, a little extra. Kids with a little extra. Fact with a little extra. And crime. Okay, I think that's pretty solid. See if Anne's gonna ask me for this donation project again, because she was alluding to it last time. Don't you think the smugglers would have hidden treasure here? We need to turn every stone. It must be somewhere. I don't know if there's any hidden treasure. I'm also looking for fragments of... There we go. Is that a piece? The graveyard. Is Strange Brooksonbury died in Brooksonbury? Shouldn't he be buried here? Let's have a look at the inscription. Samuel Oswald Rycaster. Sophia Dosa Bright. Audrey Rowan Harrington. Which could be Brookson's grave. One of the gravestones in your periphery catches your attention. Something is glinting in the light. There's a fragment. Okay. Another piece of St. Brookson's crest. How lucky it's still here after all this time, but whose grave is this? Sophia Theodosia Bright. So, was that her real name? There's a fragment hidden. Does that mean their real identity? So, I drafted a petition for the council to approve a secured hiking trail through Brookston Bay. I'll even able to use a bit of my horticultural knowledge. I propose a few native plant species that could be planted to prevent erosion. We'll need a lot of community support for this petition to have a chance. Will you help me and the Pippets collect signatures? I can do that. Here, you can put your petition up in the shop. I'm sure with the number of customers you get every day, we'll have those signatures in no time. I agree. Now we have 2 pieces of the crest. Don't know how we're going to get the rest of it though. Definitely have to do some looking when we go to different locations. You want another book, something magical or supernatural? A Wrinkle in Time. It's a pretty good one. Ah, you found another one? That's so cool. Do you think it'll lead us to a big treasure? I hope we find the rest soon before anyone else can find our treasure. We need to keep looking. Let's split up. Are you looking? Did you ever give me any suggestions, girlie? So she needs signatures. I can do that. I'm glad I came here today. Hi, Fern. Hi. Can I get a book? I'm partial to a good fantasy novel, and I quite like a historical setting. I also wouldn't mind something niche. Well, the Canterbury Tales is pretty niche. It's historical, and it's Oh, I don't want anything more harmless. Canterbury Tales is not a horror show. It's pretty tame, though. Hey, I heard you met quite the intriguing find, that undiscovered St. Brookston poem. Remarkable. Harper already gave me an extensive interview, but I wanted to ask your opinion too. What do you make of your discovery? It's mysterious. I agree. Why would St. Brookston write his presumably last sonnet in such a hidden place? And does this mean there might be more of his works out there? Well, in any case, I'm glad Harper is determined to keep investigating. Maybe you should stock up some more St. Brookston's classics too. They might be in high demand this week. It's a good point. I'll try to keep more fact books on hand. Thanks, Fern. I only got 9 signatures. It's gonna be a bit before I get the last piece. I want to go back to the lighthouse because I feel like that's gonna have another piece of the crest. I gotta look at what day it is on the calendar because I think the bonfire day I have to go back to the beach. I get some cheap books. Yeah, today's the bonfire day, so I have to go back to the beach. So my last assignment is to get the 50 signatures, but I gotta do the beach today. Now I need a ton of crime books because I'm trying to finish the sale that they're asking for. Because they're killing me. These people are asking for books and they're not buying them, so it's like, well, how are you gonna ask me for something you're not buying? Okay, back to the Far Side Beach because it's the bonfire. We should be able to sell those last 5 books today. Oh, Moira, we haven't seen you in forever. We're probably going to see a lot more people because it's the bonfire. We'll definitely get to see Walt in them today. Oh, there's my ball. Yep, bonfire, which adds +5 to classic and +5 to travel. Well, thanks for buying a crime book, girly. I appreciate you because I'm trying to hit these sales. If I could finish today, that'd be great. Because the beach is closed in the winter, so I don't have a lot of time to finish. You want a gripping plot written by a woman. Gone Girl. Dark Places. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Hi, Fern. Hi. Ah, there you are. Well, summer holidays are over, so my children won't be coming to the beach anymore. Of course, the schools aren't safe these days, but I'm prepared to have a talk with their teachers soon. Anyways, it looks like those delightfully frightful books you'll keep must wait until next year's holidays. It's back to the office on Monday, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Oh, well, I was gonna finish it today. That sucks. Hi there. Look how nice our last summer day turned out. I'm glad we're friends, by the way. Your book selections have been so fun this year, and your company's not too bad either. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you at the bonfire, yeah? I hate that I didn't get to finish that quest. So did it take it back? Oh, it's locked. That sucks. I have to wait all the way till next summer. Hey, do you want to check out the sandcastle again later? I don't think we'll be playing there much in autumn. It's getting too cold and windy out, and school starts again next week. But you could be the next castle master or ruin master. I think ruins are way cooler anyways. Okie dokie, I'll see you later for the fire then. Bye. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was lost in thought. How's your day going? I was invited to a get-together at the bonfire tonight. Nothing big, just a few people from the local writing and publishing scene having a drink together. But you know, I've really never done this type of social engagement before, so I'm really excited. You should stop by too if you like. Yeah, I'd love to, Fern. Glad to see you making friends. I'm trying to get these signatures because that's my next issue. You want something cute, like Nimona. What about Matilda? Oh, there's no animals. Yep, that's not good. Hello there, seems like your work is done for the day. Yes, then why don't you join me for the bonfire tonight? I'm looking forward to hearing how your summer's been and what you'll write on your note. But go on and chat with your friends by the sea cave first. I'll wait for you by the fire and then I'll give the signal when everyone's ready. Well, I'm not quite done with work yet, Tildy. I have a few people. I'm trying to finish these signatures. We sold out of our fantasy books. Okay, now you guys are done. And I can't believe I missed this last year. I bloody love the bonfire night. Although I wish they let me change the music. I need something to dance to. I don't know what's going on with me, but I feel super anxious all of a sudden. Why does this always happen? It was shaping up to be such a nice night. Well, deep breaths. All I can do is give it my best shot. And I try to leave those pesky anxieties behind. Yep, throw them straight in the bonfire. Ah, there's nothing better than a warm fire and the smell of the sea on a warm summer's eve. I think I'll close my eyes for just a bit. Enjoy your evening, youngin'. Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you so fast. Anyways, don't come looking for me Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class just to hang out with you. But I might come by the shop after work. But now I have some important business to take care of. Fire business. Bonfire night is the best. Well, another year gone by. Time doesn't stop for anyone, does it? But let us not dwell on sentimentalities. Tomorrow is just a Monday like any other. And you, make sure to use your time wisely while you're still young. Thanks for encouraging me to make more connections. I've been a lot less lonely tonight. No problem. I'm so glad we have a clear night tonight. Did you have a chance to chat with everyone yet? If so, we can go ahead and get everyone together to burn our notes. But remember, the celebrations will end afterwards, so you won't get another chance to talk to your friends. Does it have to be a note or can it be a picture? Of course you can, Harper. Okay, I don't like this drawing anymore. Whoosh. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Deep breaths. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I'm not alone. I know my worth and I don't need to prove it. I trust in my experience. I'm not responsible for the decisions of others. Mariam is no joke about wanting to go home. She's like, girl, I'm out. I am needed. The notes are caught by flames of mesmerizing and lively fire, as your attention is drawn by its colors and lights, by the smell of smoke and sweet summer drinks, and by the soft crackling noise of wood. Your thoughts slowly drift away. You think back on more than a year spent in Brooksonbury. What would you like to leave behind? My fear of endings. I've been loving this game and put in almost 20 hours in real life so far. I don't know how I'll feel when I'm not playing this game anymore. It's been so cozy and cute. I've absolutely adored every minute of it. I think this is the most I've played a game consistently and feeling compelled to actually finish even after the main story was done. You feel a sense of relief and determination. What does the future hold in store for you? I will not shy away from difficulty. As your resolution grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. Nice. Okay, it is officially autumn. So I'm going to buy some dusty cobwebs and a small display for the main shop. It's Mega Savings Day, it's orientation week, summer break is over, but I want to celebrate her birthday. I missed Miriam's birthday last year, so I'm gonna try really hard. Oh, can I modify the shop actually really quick? I want to put the new shelving that I just bought in here. Didn't I just buy a small display? I'm trying to remember what I bought. Yeah, I'm like, didn't I just buy something? Oh, put your 2 favorite additions in here. Oh, how nice. If I want to decorate a bit more. I haven't really been decorating, so. Oh, I don't want to affect the customer count. Put some little fake cobwebs up. Oh, there's nowhere to put that. Definitely want to put Klaus on the wall. I'm so proud of having him here. Or in, well, away, but here. I haven't really decorated, so I might do a little bit of that since it's autumn. I don't have any manuscripts in here. Okay, let me put my books up. It's a little bit less books because I have more on the cart than I have in here, but I'm gonna try not to worry about it. I don't have any specific sales goal that I'm trying to hit at the moment, so that way I can say happy birthday to Marianne. Plus I haven't been back to the shop really since we got in here. And now that it's autumn, I'm trying to click it. I wish it would let me click. Is it not gonna let me click, or not sure what I'm doing wrong? Well, people are coming in regardless, so didn't I click it? I'm like 100% sure I clicked it, and it's like not having it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe it's a glitch. Still getting these petitions. Oh, I didn't put it in the house. Ooh. So no, I'm not gonna get credit for the petitions. Hey, you do remember our investigation, right? Did you lose our notes? I don't see them anywhere. If you didn't put them back on the board, our case isn't done. The truth is still out there. Oh, and you know what? The girl from my class told me that the St. Buxton's fountain can speak, but she refused to tell me how she got it to do that. Well, hold on, because I gotta talk to... You want a series, crime, I don't know if I have a series. Is that what you're looking for? Now, there's no way to say happy birthday to Marianne. But she mentioned something about the statue. I'm not sure either. I should have brought the thing with me. Factual books, the longer the better. Historical setting. Medieval carpentry. I don't think we can get any longer than that. I think Fern asked for something. Hot off the presses. You want something with space travel. Distant galaxies, far off empires. Not super tragic. I don't have a lot of fantasy to go off of. I don't know. I don't really have anything. So, you want nonfiction, something like the encyclopedia? I can give you volume 4 since you already read volume 5. Hi, Fern. You want another whodunit? A lot of book recommendations today. You want a manga, folklore, anything like Dragon Ball Z. I have Ranma. I didn't keep the coffee going. I should have. I totally forgot about it. Not bad in sales. Nah, I'm done for the day, right? Now I don't know how to leave. I think I'm stuck because it didn't really give me credit, so I may have to quit and come back. I'm scared. So if I exit to main menu, it's gonna pick up wherever I last saved. So what day are we on? Oh, it didn't even count that whole day. I'm not gonna go since I didn't get to say it was a waste to go. I could have just went to the university because Marianne, I didn't even get to say happy birthday to her. So unfortunately I have to redo the whole day, but it is what it is. We'll see how the college is doing because we haven't been back here in a while. So this is orientation day and the start of the semester. There was 2 challenges that we hadn't finished. Alright, that should be all. Oh, and one more thing actually. Last year a student brought their iguana to class and it ate the professor's hat. So there's a general ban on pets this year unless you have written permission from the headmaster. Alright, any questions? Oh, no pets? Yeah, sorry. What about robots? Girl, that's an odd question. What about robots? Can I inspect it? There's a slot that looks like one of the pieces we found. You should come back when you and Harper have managed to fix the crest. Oh, so I'll have to come back to the university when I've had a chance. There's Moira. Oh, hello. Would you like to choose something to print? I don't think so. Well, actually, I think we've sold quite a few of these. There's still something I haven't done here. There's 2 things I haven't done here. So we'll see what quest I'll get, and then we're still trying to investigate the crest. So once it's done, I need to bring the crest back to the university. I just don't know what that's going to look like. Oh, I forgot how busy it gets here during orientation week. Oh, look at the first years. I always feel so bad for them. They look so terrified. I still remember what it's like to run around this big new place trying to find the right buildings and the endless icebreakers. God, what a nightmare. Anyways, we should do something to help these poor new arrivals out. Could you hang up this campus map in the bookshop? Great, thanks.
Wow.
No problem. You're into horror and you like a classic, Telltale Hearts. The Raven, it's a classic, but I don't know if it counts as a horror. She might actually want a horror. Sherlock Holmes is a classic. That's classic too. Hey. I'm happy to see that St. Bruxton is being discussed more amongst young people. His work here put Brooksonbury on the map, after all. While most of his writing was published posthumously, he supposedly was quite the popular teacher already at the university. Did you know? He became a professor at the age of 22. Back in his time, he taught everything from poetry to architecture to history. And it's believed that he lived right here in Cyril Plaza. Speaking of, I should write to the council again. They have not yet cleaned the fountain this year. What do you mean clean the fountain for what? We're getting a lot of people. I'm trying to finish those signatures. And we're still investigating the fragments. Come on, people. I need a few more. You want short and sweet books. You want to play. You enjoyed Richard II. Hamlet. So close to finishing these signatures, folks, and I can go back to the ruins and I'd be done with that. Come on, people, we're so close. Yearning and blushing and a happy ending. Red, white, and royal blue. One more signature, you guys. Yes, we completed the hiking badge, so I'll go finish that tomorrow. It won't help me with my quest, though. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get the rest of these. But I finished everything for Fern. I haven't had the rainy days. I'm working on the fragments. We sold out of fact books. Okay. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so it's gonna be great. So for today, I can get solar panels or a display table. Okay, let's go back to the ruins so I can get credit for that last part that we just finished. I think that's the last thing I needed to do at the ruins. And then we have fantasy, kids, fact, and crime. Oh, I'm out of fantasy. Okay, let me get that credit. This is the last part, right? Yep, and then we're done with the Castle Ruins. So I don't have to come back. Was there something I needed to do at Rye Park? Oh, no, I never unlocked whatever that is. I'm just waiting for Anne to show up. I'm in search of travel inspo. Can't get enough of in search of. It's from my little sister. What about Adventures of a Wild Child? Hey, Harper. You like a book with animals. Science isn't my thing. Origin of species. With animals? None of this has animals. Let's see. I have a kid's book with animals. I have a kid's book with animals. Wait, you found the key slot that would fit St. Brookson's crest on the statue? That's like the coolest place for a secret door. Now we only have to find the last crest pieces and patch it all up. And then nothing can stand between us and the Adventurers Hall of Fame. Yeah, I'm still working on it. Hello, hello. I'm pleased to report our petition was a raging success. Awesome. Maybe you've already seen the new trail markers that we've been putting up. Exciting, right? Safety ropes are being implemented on the trail as we speak, and I've been asked to consult on the eco-protective side of things. I hear we have enough in the budget to make some stretches of the trail wheelchair friendly too. I'm so excited for this project. It's such a great opportunity for the community to access nature and exercise for free. And my Pioneers group's already planning some educational plaques along the trail that they're going to design themselves. Thank you so much for your help in making it happen. It's truly the coolest thing ever. Here, take this route map. Oh wow. The finished trail will start here and go all the way to the beach on the other side of town. Hope to see you on the trail soon. You know, whenever you need a break from the book biz. That's actually really awesome. Thank you for not costing me money. You want horror. Violence is appreciated. It's for your little sister. What about monster? I don't know why that doesn't count as horror. Not a great sales day, but at least we don't have to go back to Castle Ruins. I gotta figure out where to get these 2 other pieces from. Perfect. We got it all fixed up. It's raining. I have her plant out, so that's perfect. I'm very excited to see where her plant is gonna get us. Since it's raining, I could go to the waterfront fish market. Oh, greetings from Tokyo, from Klaus on 3, year 2. Holy St. Brookston, a lot has happened lately, which I can't even begin to fit on one postcard. But here's my attempt. Met an agent in Berlin, got to talking, got drunk, went to karaoke together. She calls back 2 days later with an offer to open for this huge band in Japan. We flip out. 2 weeks later, we're on a plane on the biggest stage I've ever seen in my life yesterday. Can't stop shaking. Might be a dream. Hope I can tell you more soon, since we might be coming back home for a little bit. Lots of love, Klaus. Okay. Now that we finished that location, I'm feeling really good. I'm torn between going to the lighthouse and going to Waterfront Square. I know Waterfront Square is definitely going to give me the folks. I want to make sure I have her plant equipped. I do. And I want to make sure. She asked me to put a map up for the hiking trail map. I'm not asking for manuscripts anymore, so that might be helpful. We're still trying to solve the mystery. But I have her plant out, so hopefully that'll be the last part of it. We haven't seen Walt in a while, so I think it'd be good to see him. See if he has anything new to sell or that I could buy. Kids' books are really not that popular. For him, it's travel, fact, and classics. So I have a lot of travel. I'm going to get some extra fact and then some classics. Now, we're also trying to find, or still looking for, pieces of this plaque. So we'll see what type of success we have here. Now, Walt, hey, ahoy there. Can I help you with today? Oh, I can get a fish and chips. I don't need a raw fish. Well, actually, I can't say that I don't. Okay, so he doesn't have anything to tell me. These are the new plaques. As you see, we put those up. So to give me directions. We're picking up seashells. I don't see anything that would have helped me find these pieces. Oh, they're displeased by the lack of maritime decor. Hey, found anything new about Brooksonbury yet? I went through all my school books yesterday at home, but there was nothing helpful there. Oh wait, didn't you have a bust of St. Books in your shop once? There must be a hidden treasure map inside, or maybe it can talk. Can you bring it? I can equip it. They're mad, I don't have the right... Oh, I heard that you and the young Harper discovered the sonnet. Who is STB? You discovered a signature, didn't you? That's one was news to me, even. It doesn't happen often that something in Brooksonbury can surprise me. I concur with Harper. It must be St. Bookston's poem. The style matches perfectly. Very intriguing, isn't it? I do hope you find out more. Goodbye for now. I like how everyone seems to know the same stuff. We're getting 2 hikers because of the hiking trail that I equipped. But I didn't have enough for marine time stuff, so that was my fault. I need to put his bus out and equip it. And then I need to... What day is it? Today is Wednesday. It'd probably be best if I go Thursday. Back to Cafe Liberté. Maybe. All my sales are down, so I'm not gonna make much today. I wish her plant would grow since I had it out in the rain. Man, we didn't hardly get any sales. Her plant didn't grow either. Okay, it's a sunny day, but I think I want to go to the store. I need to find the bust and see if I can equip that. I think that's going to make a difference. And then we're going to go to the cafe this time with the bust equipped, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Because now I have the bust, so we'll see. Can I open it this time? Because last time it wouldn't... There we go. It wouldn't let me open it. Hi, Marianne. Fern. Now, I don't know... It's just the randomest thing. Oh, I didn't bring the case in here. Good morning. I know I still have a few book selling essentials left over from our last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse for some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Goodbye for now. I think I'm gonna start skipping the flea market because it's not making me any money. Let me get this coffee going. You want something with a political message, yet not a historical finding. Well, the Hunger Games, I think, has a kind of political message. Yes. Hey, you're gonna come to the next flea market? No, I'm not, babes. Gonna have to take a pass on that. Oh, we're selling coffee like crazy. You're looking for something magical or supernatural, longer books. Snow Crash? It was supernatural. We are doing crazy on this coffee. People are drinking it up. Educational, something to read on tour. It's for school. Educational for kids, though. I don't know. That's educational for kids. Yeah, it's not really, I didn't really have anything. Educational for kids. Girl, I don't have it. Because someone just asked me about that. You want a book about plants, rocks, or animals, as long as it's about nature. Not a niche book. What about the Stones of Venice? You said you were fine with rocks. So, that obviously wasn't true. You want a horror book, the grislier the better. Silence of the Lambs is pretty grisly, you know. I'm loving that everyone's grabbing this coffee. I made the most sales I think I've made in a while. Thanks, you guys. Okay. It's still a good day, but I want to go see the Julius Caesar performance, even though I'm done with the lighthouse, because I think it could be a potential spot to... Now, I want to put the bust out here. So where is it? I need to take it with me. So now I have the bust and the case equipped in. Because what we're hoping is people will show some kind of interest. So drama, fantasy, crime. I don't really care about seeing the performance, but I want to see if I can find another piece of his bust. Now, I took the bust with me this time, so I don't know where I could look to find another piece of his thing. That's the island, okay, but you want some other sci-fi on other planets. The Martian. Hey, same books then. Get to talking. What do you know? Wait, let me hold it like... Click. There's something here. There's another fragment. Whoa, it worked. There's another piece of the crest inside the base. This is the best treasure hunt of my life. We're gonna be famous. Okay, so where's the last piece? You like a bit of fright, something poetic, classic. That's very specific. Classic, poetic, with a little bit of a fright. I don't know that I have something that's gonna hit all of that. Yeah, that was you had a lot of requests combined into one. You want romance, not fantasy. Well, Sense and Sensibilities are romance. I don't know where the last piece is gonna be. But we did good on our sales. And we got 3 out of 4 of the pieces, so I'm not terribly upset about it. Yeah, I think I want to skip it. Okay, so the weather is perfect. I don't care about the flea market. I do want some used books. Keep my supply up because it's light. It's a Saturday. I could go to the park and catch the study group. I don't know if I'm gonna find a piece there though. But I still have something I haven't unlocked with the park anyways. Oh, so crime, fact. So crime, fact, fantasy, kids and drama. There's never that many kids books. I'm trying to figure out where could there be another piece of... Hi, Harper. Hey. We should probably start... Hello, hey. Ah, man, no one ever listens to me. I want to join. Motivated by the studious folks around you, take some time out of your busy day to read up on a new subject, because even best booksellers struggle to keep up with it all sometimes. With rapt attention, you discover another aspect to life you've never discovered before. You can practically feel the light being shed on another dark corner of our world, and you blink up into the sun. Another group member looks up as well, and you excitedly share your newfound wisdom until the meeting ends. Well, I'm so glad that worked out. Wow, there's nothing at the park. I'm just trying to make sure, because I don't know where this last piece is gonna be. But I had to come back to the park anyways, because there's something we haven't finished, so. Hey, so still not much going on, huh? I'm so bored, I love jogging. I could try to recommend a book to you. You want something magical and enchanted from a female author. That can be fantasy? Frankenstein might be a good one. Probably gonna be Frankenstein. How are you gonna get nightmares from Frankenstein? I disagree. Frankenstein's not a horror. Hi, Fern. Good thing you're here. I'm running out of new reading material yet again, and every time you're not around, this book is a bit of a book desert. The writing club members at Unions are swapping books amongst each other when... Wait, wouldn't it be smart to build a small swap shelf? That way people could spontaneously find a read, even when you set up a shop elsewhere. The only problem is there isn't enough books in circulation yet. At the club, at least, we've already gone through everyone's books. We need a few more people to bring their finished books first. I would say around 100 sales, we should have enough books for it. Sell 100 books at the park. I know this might not be in your business's best interest, but it'd be great for the community. Anyways, I always come to you first to look for my books on my reading list. I can sell 100 books, babe. It just means making a few more trips out here. You want a travel guide? Something humorous? What about How Many Castles in 7 Days? Yeah. I can sell 100 books here. And no, I don't think it's gonna hurt my business at all. You enjoy classic literature, books like The Stones of Venice. What about Around the World in 80 Days? That's classic. They already sold almost 40 books. That's crazy. You lean towards nonfiction, you're a casual reader. What about Weird Bridges? Oh, it's not light and fun. You want a romance. Nothing from this century. So you want something older. All's well that ends well. A lot of book recommendations. You want a classic written by a woman. Ooh. Longer. I don't know if it's gonna be a classic. Not from this century. Frankenstein. It's a classic and it is written by a woman. We sold 50 books in one day. It won't be hard for us to finish this requirement for the park. Maybe one more go. Now, unfortunately, I don't know where to find this last piece of the statue. I know it's not at the university, because we have to go back to the university once it's finished. I might try the hospital. I know I haven't been there yet. So, still good weather again. Alright, hospital. We're gonna give it a whirl, because we haven't been to the hospital in a bit. And I know there has to be one last quest for the hospital too that we haven't finished. And they want drama, fact, and crime. So drama. Alright, it's autumn 7. We're gonna look around for some more pieces for my guy. It must be back at that fountain at Cafe Liberté, because I can't imagine where else it would be. We've already been to the lighthouse, we've been to the park, we've been to the hospital, we've been to the ruins, and we found a piece of the ruins. We've been to the library. I don't think it's at the beach, so it's like I don't think there's anywhere else. We checked the waterfront. I can't think of anywhere else that it could be. You want something out in nature, epic adventures. What about the 50 best destinations? Okay. How's business? I enjoy cooking. I'm trying to read from female authors. Cook as you are. They have tasting history, but it's not a female author. But it is cooking. Yeah. Hello again, dear. I see that the shop is doing well and I like your selection. Before I go, have you spoken to Walter today? I want to take him to a concert tonight, but I haven't heard back from him yet. I'll see if I can find him at his usual spot. Goodbye. This is autumn 7. It's not his birthday. Autumn 10 is Fern. It's not his birthday. So, she asked me about Walter, and that's weird. Maybe I should go look for him? You want a romance and a happy ending. I don't know if I have the right fit. Okay, thanks you guys. I'm gonna go back to the cafe because I'm definitely missing something. It's weird. The weather's been so good lately. Okay, we're gonna take the bust off and the coin off and the case because all that needs to go to the shop if I'm gonna go back to the shop. Okay. So for this needs to be on the wall. The bust needs to be here. The part to collect the pieces. Is this the case? Yeah, so make sure we have the right case on the wall. And then the part to collect the pieces. So we're gonna have all of it in the shop. And then we're gonna go back to the cafe. Because I'm trying to figure out, if it's not here, I have no idea where it is. Because it's like, well, I don't know where else the last piece could have been. I'm trying to make sure I have each one of each book. So I'm not missing anything. And then classic and travel are the most popular. Now this is, I don't know what else to do. If it's not here, I have the bus, I have the thing to collect the pieces, and I have the case. So I don't know what else to do here. Isn't this St. Bookston? Harper would probably want you to take a closer look. Let's inspect it. The fountain is a little worn by age, but you can still make out the spinning image of the distinguished man. But wait, there's a glint in his eye. An actual glint? Is that a button? There's the last piece. Okay, so when Harper comes by, we can talk about it. Because now we need to go back to the university to put it all together. Oh, let me start the coffee machine. Folklore, please. I'm all about myths and legends. I can't get enough of Dragon Ball Z. I'm on a deadline. So you want folklore? I don't know. A magic world? Got that coffee brewing, people. There's a lot of people crammed in here. You want a book about nature and you prefer factual books. The origin of species. Okay, you want something poetic, you want a classic, not a thriller. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet has poetry in it, babe. Like, I don't know. Good day, how's your business? You've sold 31 books so far. Not bad. I'm sure more will be bought soon enough. Before I go, see to it that you sell well today, or you might scare away my customers too. I told Tildy I keep my eye on you to see your progress. But I need you back at the Libertine now. Goodbye. Yeah, no press. I don't need you seeing my progress. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We found all the pieces. Okay, this is important. Mom says to slow down for the important stuff. I think it's time for a professional archaeological restoration project. Let me handle it. I'll return this tomorrow. Well, I kind of need the part back so that I can take it to the university. You want to play that rips your heart out. Romeo and Juliet? Somebody else didn't care for that, but you care for it. Okay, you want a book. Historical setting. I'm never going to be too old for a kid's book. Is this? Oh, those are kids' books. Lesser known is fine. You said a historical setting. Well, 5 on Treasure Island. I know, it doesn't have the historical aspect. You want some poetry. The problem is I don't really feel like I have poetry. Those are the kids' books. I don't have it. Because someone else just asked me for poetry and I didn't have that for them either. I think it's the last of my people. Appreciate you coming. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I have to wait for Harper to give me that piece back. So can't go to university today. What else can I work on? Ride Park, I need to sell 100 books. I can work on that. Now, they like crime, fact, drama. I just need to sell 46 more books. Now, I think I don't have the right fit, so I'm going to go back to the store where... Oh, she took that from me. But I still need to keep that on my cart. The bulletin board and the current case that we're working on. And then the bust I can put back on here. Because I don't know what I need, so... Where's the bust? Okay. Let's finish the Ride Park thing, because that was the last one that we needed for that. Oh, and it's yoga day. I'd love to join us. So let's do that real quick. Oh, I didn't even see you over here. Nice session today, isn't it? I think I'll stay with the group a bit longer afterwards to enjoy the perfect weather. Alright, everybody, let's begin with our warm-up. Now make yourselves tall. Make your spine as upright as you can and keep your core engaged. Relax your shoulders. Let your arm fall to your sides and take a few deep breaths. Yes, very good. So far, so good. Just as you begin to feel a calm settle in, your fellow yoga students suddenly assume the plank position. You try to catch up quickly, but your arm muscles scream and shake as they try to hold up your whole body weight. The simple task of rhythmically breathing in and out seems impossible now, and you feel sweat running down your brow. How is this only supposed to be the warm-up? 45 minutes and about 20 warrior poses later, you finally get to lay down flat on your yoga mat and contemplate your choices. Thank you all for this lovely session. See you next time. I actually got to participate. Oh, I lost 3 recommendations for participating. Hey Harper, can you give me that thing back so I can take it to the university? And I'm still trying to sell these 40 books, folks. I'm so close. Hey, here you go. Perfect. Let's head to the university next, okay? I can't wait for our treasure. We're gonna work on it. I'm trying to do something here. You want something niche, something about nature. Hiking trails? Perfect. I might have to come back one more time since Fern is already here and I haven't sold the 100 books yet. Come on, you guys. We can do this. Hi, Anne. We only need 11 more books. I believe in us. 6 more books. 4 more books. 2. We're done. I will have to come back one more time to get the completion credit for it, but we did do it. So easy peasy today. Cool. We'll go to the university tomorrow. Now Anne's plant, I don't know what to do with it. It's not growing. It's supposed to be rain. So I'm trying to look again at Anne's plant. I mean, I have it out, so I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with it. Is there anything else I need to equip, actually? For... Okay. Let's go to university so we can get credit for that. So, fact and classic. And drama. Alright. Now we should be able to slot this right in. I actually want to do that first before I do anything else. I don't know why it won't let me slot it in. I have all his stuff. I have the pot. And I have the case. And I have the bus. So, is there a reason why that didn't work? Yeah, campus is dead right now because people are worried about the yeah, I have the case active, so I don't know why it wouldn't let me slot it in there unless I have to wait for Harper. That's early. It's not autumn 10. It is. I'm saying happy birthday to Fern. You're looking for a thrilling book, crime, love crimes. A silent patient. It's gonna be a slower day. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Alright, I'll be on my way then. Happy birthday! Oh, I didn't think anyone would remember. Thank you, I appreciate it. No problems, love. I'm glad I was able to bump into you. Alright, Harper. Now, what's up? You want something sci-fi but classic. A Wrinkle in Time is like a classic. Harps. I'm so excited. Are you ready for our archaeological breakthrough? Meet me over at the statue and we can get started. I will as soon as I'm done with the bookshop. It's still weird though that I can't get the last 2 quests for the university. You want it to be something magical, female pinned. Oof. I don't have the right fit. We did great. Not bad, even though it was a slower sales day. And got to say happy birthday to Fern, which was nice. I hope the plant is growing. Oh, it is growing. Whoa, your plant's grown quite a bit. Good job, horticulturist. Is it done growing or does it need more? I can't tell if it's done or if it needs more. Okay, let me deal with Harper. St. Brookston, poet, thinker, visionary, a bronze plaque placed there by the university details some biological notes about him. World-renowned scholar, taught at this campus from 1574 to 1590 when the university was still the Ducal College of Lancaster. He taught classes in philosophy, philology, and art, and influenced future revolutionaries of the Society of L from 1630 to 1640. Historians believe he lived at Cyril Plaza, nearby today's Café Liberté. However, his burial place is still unknown. Oh, I meant to talk to her. Ready? Here goes. Okay. Whoa, it's just like in my adventure books. Good thing we have spelunking experience already. Torches ready? Let's go in. A cold and damp draft hits you from below. In the low light, it is difficult to make out how far down the winding steps might lead you. But eventually your torches graze over flat stone floor. Before you, a dinky room opens up. It is faintly lit by the last twilight coming in from a light shaft in the ceiling. Centuries of dust seem to pervade the air. You're almost reminded of an old crypt if the stony shelves on the walls weren't lined with dozens upon dozens of books. Whoa, a secret library? That's right, a pair of creaky old chairs in the corner and a small table covered in candle wax makes the place feel almost cozy. Look, something's been left out on that table. A pile of papers hand bound together in a brown and gold cover. This wasn't forgotten here in a rush, it was prepared to be found by you. On top of the bound manuscript is a letter. This is it, the moment you finally uncover the truth about St. Brookston's persona. Dearest reader, I lost my betrothed at 28 years young. At such youth and in light of our secret, I felt not the power to speak up when the university claimed her work under the Brookston name. And when the church made a saint of this Brookston, I could only watch. With my last power, I gave all that they may not discover our sanctuary here. Dost thou, in your modern time, dear reader, know the feeling of living with the secret? I hope it isn't so, for then it may at last be time for her name to be known. Please honor my Sophia. Yours gratefully, Audrey Harrington Brighton, 1634. Wow, can you believe it? Nobody else but us knows about this. Now what about the manuscript? Should we take it outside? I'm gonna print it if I can. The world needs to know about Sophia. Let's get out of here. I want to tell my mom. Harper turns around, the absence of her torch leaving you in the dark for a second. You take one last look at the secret library where two people spent some of the happiest moments together. Your chest feels a little tight, and after you rush up the stairs after your adventurous little friend, this is our most awesome adventure yet. But it's dark and like way past my bedtime. Let's go home, okay? We solved it. Wow. Okay, I want to print it while I'm still here. Hey, would you like to choose something to print? Yes, can I print Sophia's unfinished work? Thank you. I just want to print that. So we printed Sophia Brighton's unfinished works. That turned out nicely. I can't wait to read it soon. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out. That's awesome. Okay, Brookston Conspiracy uncovered. Real identity of famous playwright revealed. Experts now confirm that a woman named Sophia Theodosia Bright was the real author of works published under the St. Brookston name. Their research reveals a shocking chain of events after Bright's death in 1590, claiming sole publishing rights to her work, the university administration of the former Leicester College conspired to create the now famous saint persona to conceal Bright's gender and origin, wanting to promote Brooksonbury as a birthplace of a male genius. Yeah, it's very interesting. Well, now I don't need all that. And I'm so glad we got her manuscript printed. I'm actually really excited. And her unfinished works. I want to post this display table. And in it, I would love to put some of the books. Like her unfinished work would be awesome in here. Oh, it can't go in there. That's really cool. Okay, so I can go back. Oh, we made a new memory with her. I could go back to Rye Park to finish that off, because now what's left is the hospital and the university. Those are the only... Oh, and the beach. But the beach, I think, is closed. Is the beach closed? No, the beach is open. Let's finish Rye Park and finish it off, though, because I've been dragging it on. And that one I won't have a reason to go back to the park, so... So, crime... It's been a whirlwind completing these, like, side quests. They're doing yoga again? I probably won't do it. Alright everyone, let's begin with our warm-up. Can I acquire new books? Hello everyone. I brought some of the books I collected on my travels. I highly recommend broadening horizons about different cultures. Cool, I can get some travel blogs. Thanks so much. This is awesome. Love and peace, my friend. I really appreciate the help. Bring a book to school day. I need something with loads of cool animals. I need another one. The Animorphs. I wonder if Anne's gonna come and see her plant complete. Hey, you know what? I meant to thank you for revealing all the Sophia Bright business. After your find, I went on a deep dive into the university's records and the newspaper archives, and we're publishing a big expose tomorrow. The world should know about Sophia, and hopefully this sort of academic research will be good for the paper too. Maybe you can read the article tomorrow. I promise my findings are quite interesting. Yeah, I'll read the paper. Oh my, congratulations on your historic discovery, dear. To think that all those original manuscripts were hiding below our feet all along. Of course, I wish I discovered them much sooner. You? What, do you think you're the only one who notices things around here? I knew about Brookson's crest for a long time, I just never found all the pieces. So I eventually put them back in their place to give someone else a chance to complete what I couldn't. Anyways, all that's to say, I'm proud of you for getting some justice for Sophia and Audrey after all these centuries. Hey, well done on your big discovery. I can't quite believe it, but of course some people have to make a fuss again, don't they? What's so wrong with St. Bookston being a woman? They act like women can't be geniuses. Me and a few other students from the SBU Pride Society have tried talking to the university leadership, you know. Of course, we don't expect them to immediately change the university's name. That will take ages, but at least they could do is acknowledge the role the institution played in covering up Sophia Bright's accomplishments. But no, they keep sending back empty phrases about tradition and how it's always done. Don't worry, we'll keep fighting. Yeah, you should, because it's not right. You want a piece of horror, something challenging, and a long read. And you wanted a classic? Atlas Grace isn't really a classic. It's long. You want some female pen, serious, sophisticated literature. You can read Sophia Brighton's unfinished work. Yes. I'm so glad I printed some copies of that. I can't believe the crest got stuck in the fountain. That was my greatest find ever. At least I made a cast of it, you know, like they do for dinosaur bones. Although those are usually not made of polymer clay, I think. Oh, she recreated the crest. I think it should be out there for the world to see. Will you exhibit it in your bookshop? I'll try, Harper. Just dropping by. Want some travel inspo. Oh, baby, I'm fresh out of travel books. Sorry. Now, did they give me credit for what I came here for? I sold 100 books. Burn, you didn't even talk to me about it. I'm gonna have to come back again because he didn't actually talk to me about it. Oh no, I thought he was gonna mention it because he was here, but he was talking about the other discoveries, so we didn't really talk about it. Okay, so today's the flea market, but I don't really care about the flea market. I could go to the beach because I never unlocked the rest of the beach stuff. I'm trying to understand. And this is going to be kids, fantasy, and crime. I'm missing a spot. Something doesn't have a book in it. Okay. So I want to unlock whatever I'm supposed to be unlocking here. I'll have to go back to Ride Park again, which is just driving me nuts, but there should be no one here. Oh, Vasila's still here. You gaze upon this. Yeah, it seems to be wholly abandoned for now. Yeah, the kids are in school again, so. You want to play something tragic, not light reading. Is that a play? None of these I think are plays. I don't have a play. We completed Evil Under the Parasol. Did we? I thought it didn't count because summer's over. And do you want your plant back? Hey, how are you today? I'm doing pretty well myself, enjoying the fresh air. I can't wait for the next flea market. I'm not really interested in the flea market. You want a book, but you want a book about nature, but nothing from this century. Notes about a small island? Yeah, I didn't really have a lot. You want horror, but no gore. Oh. Anne hasn't mentioned anything about the plant, so maybe it's not fully grown. You want some folklore and a true challenge. I don't have any other classic books right now. Yeah, because unfortunately, it said it checked it off, but I can't check it off until summer. There's 2 others, but I don't know how to get those other quests. Hi. I don't see where the big story was. Now it's a rainy day for the next 2 days. Now I don't know what that is. It says the St. Buxton Mystery Tour. H invites. Where is that? Sorry, I don't know where that is on the calendar. So Harper invites history buffs to explore the sites of Wright's life in Brooksonbury. Where is that? Where would she be doing that at? The college? She didn't mention it, so I'm not sure where it is. But I definitely want to catch it. I mean, I guess it makes more sense to be at the university. Because where else was her life at? She wasn't... I'm trying to understand where this would be. Where is Harper doing a tour? Oh no, it wasn't here. She didn't mention it. She only talked about the flea market. Oh no, it's here. And then there was a giant monster. Oh. And now everyone explore. Okay, so I was right. She is here. You are here on the weekend too, very dedicated, but you won't get extra credit. Wasn't really looking for extra credit. Brooksonbury Landmark, Sophia Theodora Bright Memorial Tour. A newer plaque, seemingly attached in a much more hurried and unofficial matter below, reads, also known as Sophia Theodora Bright. Well, I'm glad they acknowledged her contribution. I don't think we're gonna get any sales because it's so slow today. But the rain's gonna be really good for growing her plant. So you're looking for a classic, a play. Macbeth is good. Harper. Hey, do you know I got an award at school for our discovery, and I got interviewed about it? Isn't that so cool? Now, no one can ever forget the name Harper and Najim. That's just the kind of big thing you can do as an archaeologist, right? So now I'm kind of finished with that. What should I do next? Give me some new quests, Harper. You like nonfiction, but not advice books. Thanks for all the sales, everybody. You want something dystopian, good sci-fi, but a little bit tragic? Well, dystopian. We sold out of fact books. Cool. Now I can go back to Ride Park and finish that last one off. Unless there's something else on the calendar I'd rather do. It's gonna rain again, so if I want to try to grow this some more, I need to be reasonable. Alright, Ride Park, we're trying. If I can finish off this quest. I just want to get credit, and then I don't know how to unlock these other quests. That's still where I'm stuck. Like, I don't know. There's 2 for the university, 2 for the beach, and 1 for the hospital that I just can't seem to finish. Not sure why. Crime, drama, and fact. Okay, so it's autumn 14. This is the creative writing day. I'm gonna join them. Oh, they're not here. Really? I thought Sundays was a creative writing day. It's weird that they're not here. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Fern. Are you gonna finally give me credit for finishing Rye Park? Hey, you won't believe what I discovered. Our strategy worked. People are reading so much around here, the books have been turning up everywhere. Some people left them on benches, and some even started stacking them next to the park's entrance gates. So Swap Shelf, funded by our Writers Club, is finally ready. Here, let's go put it together. You helped Fern dig a small hole to fit the Swap Shelf's post into. Take some careful leveling, but now it looks good. Isn't it nice? We kind of built it in the image of your bookshop. Thanks for your help in making it happen. I think it'll raise the interest in reading even more. Awesome. I'm glad that worked out, Fern. It's a tiny book swap, and truly an institution of neighborly goodness. Oh, look at that. A hidden marvel catches your eye. You remove the book and replace it with one of your own. Cool. I'm so glad that worked out. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know I got a lot of spare time on my hands, so. You want a young adult, coming of age. Well, I know you're not gonna want that. I know. How are you gonna get nightmares? I don't know how you're gonna get nightmares for that. Female authors, you like a detective. Elias Grace. I don't know. I get a boost now. I get plus 10 customer count and plus 1 to recommendations per day, but minus 7 to all book sales. Cause yeah, now they can get a free book, so you want some folklore. I think The Lost Continent might be some folklore. Yeah, not really. You want to play Hamlet. I wish her plant would finish growing so I could give that back to Anne. We sold out of classic books today, which was nice. Because now the weather is perfect, so I think I'm actually going to end this episode here. I think it's been quite some time we've been playing, and I'm getting kind of stuck on what I can finish. So I think I'm going to wrap this up here, but thanks so much for watching.